Previously on the progression series Triple Threat.
As you saw last episode, the anime protagonist, the femboy, the vegetable himself, Turnip, was defeated by who? Who's the first person to defeat him? Yeah, that's right. It's me.
Okay, Bear. I did appreciate that you brought my, winning record to an end. That wasn't cool, but I do plan on reclaiming that. So if you could just lose today, that'd be great.
I think you might need to reschedule your plans, man.
Ooh, okay. All right, Bear. I'm gonna activate my own pot of greed.
That's fair.
I'm gonna activate my nice little tech for you dumb bitches. I'm gonna activate Nobleman of Crossout. I came in with a vengeance. I told you. After the last episode.
Prepare yourselves.
That's the Topsy difference, boy.
Can I get a round of booty claps in the chat?
Will I ever win?
It's time to duel!
Hey there, Topsy here. If you're still watching the video at this point, that means you probably like my content, so why not hit the subscribe button? It costs you guys nothing and it helps content creators like myself tremendously. Alright, with that, thank you very much, and back to the video. And just like that, we are back on top and back at the first place winner's wheel. I told Bear that there was only a matter of time before I came back, but there is no better way to secure my positioning in first place than to spin this wheel. As usual, we've gone over a lot of things that we want to get out of this wheel. That being, of course, the extra packs, the secret rare ticket, the multiply ticket would be phenomenal, but there's one in particular that is really catching my eye, that of course being the one starter deck card. Here's the thing, we now have access to starter deck Joey and starter deck Pegasus, which has a ton, and I mean a ton of phenomenal cards within them. So if we can land on that today, that'd be kind of nice. But let's go ahead and give this wheel a quick spin. All right, let's give it a couple clicks. Do we get lucky? What do we get? Oh, a secret rare. Okay, we can work with a secret rare. There's a few cards that I wouldn't mind getting a second copy of. All right, I'll get back to you with my decision in just a second. Okay, so looking through Labyrinth of Nightmare, I've decided that I think I know what I want to get. So there is quite a few good cards in particular that I would consider picking up. I wouldn't mind getting another copy of Gemini Elf or a copy of Magic Cylinder, but I feel like we can do better than that. Of course, also in the ultra rare section, we could add another copy of Torrential Tribute, which would be very nice, or any of the insane cards like Card of Safe Return, Mage Power, or United We Stand. But no, that won't be my decision. Instead, I've decided that I want to pick up one copy of Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Even though it is a super rare, I feel like it's probably the card that has the most value out of everything here. But with that being said, let's lock in Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the set we're opening up for today's episode.
And here we are, back at a very familiar spot. Third place wheel, yay, because fourth place, there isn't that anymore. I can't go lower. Anyway, we are heading into Legacy of Darkness, which introduces spirit monsters, including the broken as hell Yatagarasu. Because Yatalock is something that I am predicting can and will happen in this current, or in these sets of duels that we're going to be going into, because we're obviously not, avoiding degeneracy or anything. I mean, hell, Bear and I went for a record 50 turns to where we were just stalling each other, but I have to wonder, what am I going to get here? A Prohibition ticket is fine. I don't necessarily want a Prohibition ticket. The Time Wizard ticket, awful thing to get. I don't want those right now. So far, I haven't had bad draws. It's just my deck construction definitely needs some work. If I were to get the Time Machine ticket, that could really help out because I could go back and get some cards I may have missed. What those cards would be, I don't know. Maybe more Clown, so that way I could do Clown Lock because I only have one Clown. I don't know if I necessarily want to use a Time Machine ticket just to get clowns, but there's that. Change of Heart is also good because I could disrupt somebody else's, strategy. I could take like a Raigeki. That could honestly be a huge play. Just steal the Raigeki. Or I could take somebody's Mystic Space Typhoon, something like that. There's also 6 extra packs, which could be good. So I'm thinking like Royal Rare, Change of Heart, Time Machine ticket. Those are my best bets. The 6 packs is good. And the Time Wizard ticket and the Prohibition ticket are the worst picks for me here. So let's go ahead and spin. What do we get? Okay, 6 more packs. That's not bad. Not necessarily what I want. I would have preferred if I could take somebody else's card or if I could have a choice in a card, but going from 24 to 30 packs, it's not bad. Gives me a bit more chance to get some of these spirit monsters. All right, I'm happy with that. I could deal with that.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Progression Series. And we went 1-1. We didn't beat Topsy, but that's fine. You know, like, it's not the end-all, be-all goal of the game. And I think this little strategy we have going is only going to get better and better. We don't have swords. We don't have One Day of Peace. Not One Day of Peace. The one that makes it so only certain attack monsters can attack. And we don't have Imperial Order. With that out of the way, though, like, you know, we're missing some pieces for sure, but we have plenty of oncoming, like the Pac-Man strategy and other stall cards and burn cards. So let's sort of see what we can get going here. And I think we can come up with something pretty brutal. And I'm looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and start by spinning our wheel first, though. Okay. Super rare ticket, you know? I'll take that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be snatching up today, though. Okay. Alright, guys, so I did go back to the supers in the set, and would you happen to guess it? Fire Princess is a super rare. We're going to be picking up our second copy, and this should just elevate the strategy just a fair bit more. I'm not going to lie to you. With that said, let's go ahead and open up the set now.
Okay then, so for today's episode, we're going to be opening up Legacy of Darkness, and you know what, I am pretty hyped for this set in general. This set introduced these spirit monsters, and there's quite a few of them that are pretty decent, and I wouldn't mind getting a playset of. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go over the notable cards of each section. So starting off in the secret rare section, we have 2 cards in particular that are going to be very important moving forward. That of course being Injection Fairy Lily and Yatagarasu. Injection Fairy Lily is just a very annoying card and specifically is phenomenal in Rat Toolbox decks, with the ability to just gain 3000 attack points at any point in your duel at the merely cost of 2000 life points. As for Yatagarasu, this is a bit harder to use but can essentially just win you a duel out of nowhere. When this card in conjunction is paired up with a card like Chaos Emperor Dragon, which is going to be coming up soon, it is devastating. So keep an eye out for this card. It's not going to be phenomenal yet, but it could still see play. As for the ultra rare section, there's actually quite a bit I want to talk about here. For one, Arknight Parshaft. I personally love the idea of building a Parshaft control deck where I'm just continuously keep getting advantage of the effect of Parshaft to do piercing, to then draw me a card when it destroys an opponent's monster, which is very strong. Additionally, a card like Dark Ruler Hades could be phenomenal in our strategy specifically. It is very powerful in the ability that it negates the effects of monsters it destroys by battle. That means all of Push's and Bear's annoying little recruiters get negated, which is very strong. Fiber Jar, I hate this card. It's ridiculous. It's annoying. And we might be playing it if we pull it. Let's just be real, guys. I'm already the jar guy right now, so if it comes to it. Moving on, actually, these last 3 cards I also want to talk about. As you can see, the ultra rare section was pretty stacked. So there's Hinokayu Usuchi, and we have Yamata Dragon. So both these cards are ridiculous. The only negative side about them is that they are spirit monsters. However, both these cards have ridiculous effects. Starting off with Kagasuchi. This card reads, if this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they discard all cards in their hand during their next draw phase. So essentially, this is kind of like Yada on steroids, just demolishing your opponent's hand card advantage, and it's just ridiculous. As for Yamata Dragon, well, this card says, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. So it's able to just replenish all your advantage, which is insane. If possible, I was thinking about building a spirit deck, but we'll see about that. And then there's Last Turn. I don't think this card in particular is very good. It's just really annoying and produces some really weird game states. Me and the guys have all gentlemen out of playing this card, so we'll see if everyone keeps their side of the bargain. On to the super rares, and the super rare section is pretty stacked as well. We have cards like Exile Force, which is just a very generic form of removal for monsters. We have Spear Dragon, which is a really decent dragon for a dragon deck that we might be playing today. Behemoth Dragon, same thing. It just has a lot of utility with the ability to bring itself back to the field. Yeah, next up we have the 3 fusion monsters right here. These are all Metamorphosis targets, which is going to be relevant come next set with Pharaonic Guardian, but we won't talk about them too much just because we don't have access to them. Or maybe Push will. We'll see if he goes again and makes this weird-ass fusion deck. Reinforcement of the Army is a card that I really badly want to be able to search out any warrior monster you get access to. Asura Priest is another phenomenal spirit monster with the ability to just attack every single monster your opponent controls and then it comes back to your hand. In certain game states, this card is so unbelievably oppressive, so it's going to be kind of nice if we can get access to it. And here we are in the rare section. The rare section has less to offer, but still some notable cards. We then have Blast with Chain, which is one of my personal favorite trap cards in the game because of speed duels, which if you haven't played it, I've highly recommended. And also Bottomless Trap Hole, which is going to be a staple, and I really hope we can end up pulling these. The rare cards have been really difficult to pull lately, so it's not even guaranteed that we're going to get even one copy of this, but I hope we do. And last card in the rare section is Royal Oppression. This card, I hate this card. This card's ridiculous. It's one of the most powerful floodgates ever to be introduced into the game, and it's only a rare. So expect the guys to roll up with these if possible, and no, this is gonna be bad. And we finally have the comment section, and the comment section is there's a lot less to talk about. We have a bunch of like interesting dragon monsters like Cave Dragon, Great Wing, and Spear Ryu, but they're like whatever. We have a legendary ocean, which is interesting because I've been trying to build a water deck for a while now, but haven't been able to quite yet assemble the pieces needed. There's a Wing Beat of a Giant Dragon, which is a card that I mentioned earlier, but if possible, I do want to build a dragon deck. We also have Snapping Destruction, again, for the dragon deck that I want to build. There's Super Rejuvenation, which is going to be a bit more difficult to use, but is incredibly powerful and was broken during Dragon Ruler format. There's a couple more spirit monsters here with varying levels of usability. We have Bad Reaction of Samochi, which, knowing Bear, he might end up playing this. But overall, yeah, that's the set. Overall, I am very excited for Legacy of Darkness. I feel like the set's going to offer a lot for us as a whole, and I am super excited to see what we end up pulling. But with that being said, let's do this. Let's see, how lucky can we get? Let's pack number 1. Let's open them up. Okay, so off the jump, I can see that we ended up getting a 1 copy of the Dragon Dwelling in the Cave, which is not bad. But besides that, there's nothing else worth mentioning. I guess Dragon's Rage is interesting just because it gives all my dragons piercing damage, which is nice. And there's also Burst Breath, which is not half bad either, but it's a bit more gimmicky. Okay, moving on.
We have 30 packs of Legacy of Darkness to open up. Let's go into it. What do we get in our first pack? Not a whole lot of anything. We do have Robo Lady and Super Robo Lady, so that is good. We're already halfway to where we need to be with that, because I believe we need both of these to where you can kind of flip back and forth. You could special summon Super Robiru by returning his card from the field to the extra deck. Interesting stuff. So let's go ahead, get into the next pack here. We got Spear Dragon. All right, so that is piercing potential, if I remember correctly. Skull Knight number 2. You can tribute summon a fiend type monster by tributing its monster. Special summon one Skull Knight 2 from your deck, then shuffle your deck. We could be running Fiend support in order to do this. Sousa Soldier, so that's a 2K monster.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and open up 24 smackaronis of Legacy of Darkness and see what we can get going here. We did pull a redoer ticket, so if we're not liking what we're seeing, we can just go back again. Off to the bat, we got a super rare. That's funny. Collusion of Nature is a funny card also. This is one that might be pretty good as well. Alright, so we got a Fatal Abacus. Solid. On to the next one.
Okay, pack number 2, we have Rhoda, which is awesome. We have Wing Beat, which is great, and Spirit Ryu. This is a really good pack. All right, let's. I need more of these.
I had thoughts about it back then, but not much of anything. Yada and bottomless. Ooh, the degeneracy is ready. We can go. We can run Yada Lock. We can fucking run Yada Lock.
We got a Air Knight Parsha. That's not bad. It's not terrible.
Stomping Distraction. Okay, we've been fiending for back removal, and if we get through this is gonna be awesome. Besides that, we have another Cave Dragon, which is not half bad. We have Dragon's Beat here, which is an interesting continuous trap card, which we might be playing if we actually end up committing to the dragon deck. Alongside Luster Dragon number 2. We did end up picking this card up, so you know what? It's looking very much plausible that we could just end up playing this. Oh my god. Oh my god. We actually got it. We got Lily. Holy shit. Maybe we don't play dragons today. We'll see. But that is huge. I believe that's my playset of Cave Dragons now? Yes, that is a playset of Cave Dragons. But that is ridiculous. Holy crap. How many giant rats do I have? I forget. Oh man. Oh my god. Okay. So Lily now captain. Holy shit. This is insane. And we have the fusion sword. Okay. Wow. Maybe we play warriors today. We'll see. But this is looking insane for us right now.
Not yet, anyway. There's our third bottomless. We really needed that. That is good stuff. So, we do have decent, like, monster removal. We have a lot of monster removal, honestly. And there's another bottomless trap hole. This is Super Robayaru, by the way, so we do have the full 4 cards, so that way we can kind of use Robayaru, Roba Lady. Another Stamping Destruction. Good stuff.
Another Smoke Grenade. Ashura Priest. It's level 4, unfortunately.
And there's the Royal Oppression and our first copy of Troop Dragons. So that's interesting. But this is concerning. Okay. We did. Ooh, mentioning the rares, we haven't picked up a single copy of Bottomless, which is concerning.
Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? Double Yada? Oh my god.
Okay. We got the Injection Fairy Lily. We got a Bottomless Trap Hole. Only Bottomless Trap Hole, unfortunately. But the Injection Fairy Lily, I'll take that. It's going to be pretty okay in our deck.
All right, there. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Exile Force and Bottomless Trap Hole. This is ridiculous. The guys are going to be so pissed when they hear about my pack opening. Holy shit. Look at this hollow lineup. Lily, Exile, Luster, Reinforcement, and Marine Captain. You can't make this shit up. This is insane. Wow.
Oh my god, Reinforcement. Okay. A level 4 warrior monster. Ryu Kishin Clown could be interesting as well.
Spirit Ryu. That's not terrible. Can't attack unless we have another dragon. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Okay. Oh my goodness. We actually got the copy of Azura Priest. Alright, boys. I think we're just gonna be playing Beatdown today. Yeah. Holy crap. Wow. This is ridiculous. Holy shit.
Oh no, I got firework! I've got the dual reset! No! No!
Fairy Lily's good enough for me. We'll take it. This card's not bad either. And we got the Yamada Dragon. A Spirit Summon. I mean, this is possible with our deck, but is it worth it? It's probably like a win more card anyway if we have 2 on the field. Yeah, okay.
Alright, that's our second copy of Royal Oppression. I don't even know if we play it this episode, just because, well, I mean, I guess that's a playset of Royal Oppressions now. So, my main reasoning for this is that, I guess the guys do play a lot of recruiters, which is annoying, but I guess with something to consider.
No! no, 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 no. You want me to run triple yada? Oh, God forbid I ever get out of third place and somebody has the chance to use a change of heart ticket to take one of my yadas. Oh, but I need to... Wait, Possess Dark Soul, Frontier Wiseman? Oh, are those in this pack? Do I have those? When a normal spell card is activated, hit 1000 negated. The effect of an effect monster that this monster destroyed by it is negated. Oh, I have to check if I have that. No, no way.
The third Fatal Abacus and a Marauding Captain. Sure, we'll take a Marauding Captain. Why not?
So last pack. Bark of the Dark Rulers, Warrior Digrapher, Bengen's Mirror, let's see, Smoke Grenade, Super Rejuve, Burst Breath, Ryu Kenshin Clown, Dragon's Rage, and okay, second coin toss. So this was a insane pack opening. Unfortunately, we only ended up getting one copy of Bottomless, but as I mentioned earlier, it's to be expected. These cards, for some reason, rares are really difficult to pull, but I cannot complain whatsoever at the fact that we ended up getting this hollow lineup. Just look at these cards, ridiculous. But with that being said, let's lock this in. I've got some ideas for today's episode.
And our final pack. What do we get? Another Sousa Soldier. That's good. Skull Knight. Oh, wait. I'm going to need to test some tech with this. So if we look at the bottom, we have Reinforcement, we have Dark Bolter, we have Spear Dragon, we have Fiber Jar, and we have Triple Yada Garasu. And we do have a full 3. Are destroyed during the end step of the turn. Can Sousa Soldier tech that? Can all spirits tech that? I'm going to test that. But I have degenerate ideas. And Fiber Jar is one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, add to collect. Yes.
Okay. Drop off. This is to stop them from just keep on drawing cards. That's funny. What's this? Just a warrior boost. Okay. Bark of the Dark Ruler. Fortune telling. This is funny. Do we run this? This isn't bad. Okay. Well, regardless, I don't want to use a redoer ticket on this set. I think we're fine if we don't get, we're not getting the, what is it called? Exiled Force? Yeah, we're not getting anything like crazy here, but I'll take a Fairy Lily. We're going to just add that to the collection. They say this deck can't get any more nasty. I say, watch me. And what better way to get nasty than the brand new deck I got for you right here than Kaka Wiper. Not brand new, because you see me play some of the cards, but this deck is significantly better. So what is Kaka? Well, Kaka is Catapult Turtle and Cannon Soldier in a bunch of tribute fodder that span themselves and are all searchable or special summonable with Giant Rat and Sangan. And now what is Wiper? Who's doing the wiping? Well, that's going to be Solemn Wishes and Fire Princess. Now we have 2 of these. Might as well just keep the strategy going. It worked pretty well the second time around. We may have got lucky, we may not have been, but pretty solid. But we have a supporting cast here, so let's go ahead and introduce everybody here. So, as I mentioned, we have the Cannibal Turtle to tribute for burn. We have the Giant Rat here to search out our Dream Clown, which is our another strategy we're doing for control purposes and just popping monsters to be able to attack directly or just attack in general or out advantage. We have a Cannon Soldier for more tribute. I'd argue even better because none of our monsters are a lot of attack, but the Cannibal Turtle does have a change of heart to steal a monster to do more damage that way. But if we lose our Cannon Soldier, we have our Cannibal Turtle to fall back on. or tribute one of our opponent's monsters for. So why not? And then we have Sangan, the best searcher in the deck. Obviously, we can get anything here. Literally anything, name it, we can get it. Then we have Bubonic Vermin, Theo the hamster, if you will. He's going to be spamming himself on the field for us to tribute him off the next turn or whenever. Then we have Inaba, White Rabbit, who can just, is a spirit monster that summons itself, attacks directly, goes back to hand. This is essentially to prevent Regeki, Dark Hole, or anything like that screwing us up. It doesn't dodge Trap Hole. Actually, it does because it's 1,000 lesser attacks, so never mind. It doesn't dodge Torrential Tribute, however. So there's that. And then we have a search target for our Giant Rat, Injection Fairy Lily. We're going to be gaining a lot of life points. You saw we almost went to 150 or 15,000, something like that. We can spare a little bit to be able to beat over anything our opponent gets out. Next, we have Giant Germ here, who is probably our best spam target because we attack once, we get 2 on the field, tribute those off with Cannon Soldier, that's 1,000 damage right there. Mask of Darkness, its purpose here is to get our key strategy pieces from the graveyard that we might have lost, that being our Gravity Bind, probably the better of the stall cards, our Fairy Box, the second best stall card, and then our Solemn Wishes, part of that wipe strategy we're talking about. Then we're playing just some generically good cards here, Regeki, Confiscation, Heavy Storm, Forceful Sentry, all the asshole cards are out and ready to play. Dark Hole, Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn. We're running Chain Energy just for some extra burn. We get all of this going and then we slap one of these down when it's near the end of the duel and they need a way to out us. Boom. Put this on the field. What are you going to do? You're going to die. Dust Tornado for that Imperial Order that I'm very afraid of. Jar of Greed is good because we get to draw a card, obviously, and it works well with our Solemn Wishes, so we draw a card. We have a Princess in the field. They're going to be taking, if we have all 3, 1,500 during our draw phase, and if we activate this the next turn, 3,000 damage right there. It's relatively okay. We can draw bad, of course we can. We always do, especially against Topsy. I hate you. We're running an even 20 monsters, 20 spell traps. I'm pretty hopeful for this deck. I'm going to give it some testing, see if it's good, but it's feeling a lot more refined this time, and I'm afraid for them. This deck's pretty alright. So with that said, who will win this episode, good or evil? Let's see. Good luck, duelists.
All right then, so this is the deck we're going to be rolling up for today's episode, and as you can see, I'm trying something a little different. We did get a pretty decent haul with today's pulls. Getting access to cards like Exile Force is insane. Cards like Infection Fairy Lily, Reinforcement of the Army are all phenomenal cards that I am really excited to use for today's episode. But we didn't really get a lot of the common stuff that we wanted, like the Bottomless Trap Hole. Well, it was actually a rare. But cards like those, the lower rarity cards, we were a bit light on, and to the point that I wanted to go ahead and see if I could build a dragon strategy for today's episode, but that didn't really manifest. So instead, we're going to pivot into this. So let's go ahead and go over the card by card, explain what exactly is going on with today's deck. As you can see, this is very much an aggro strategy where I am playing essentially warrior beatdown with a few cards sprinkled in. So of course we have our beaters like Gemini Elf, we have Warrior Digrapher, which is the largest warrior we have access to. We have cards like Kaiku, which is just a good card in general. We have Asura Priest. I feel like this card is going to be really big against the guys. We have Mystic Tomato, we have Witch, and of course Sangan for searching stuff. Exile Force, a phenomenally strong card. Actually, let me just make a quick note. You can see that we're playing Mystic Tomato and not Giant Rat. Well, because the reason for that is that we only have 1 copy of Giant Rat, so you know, it's a bit rough. I would be playing it if I had more copies though, just so you know. Moving on, we are playing a copy of 2 copies of Throwing Unit. So if you don't know this card, it's kind of a funny one. So it reads, tribute 1 warrior monster on your side of the field to destroy 1 face-up monster on the field whose defense is equal to or lower to the attack of that monster. And this is an interesting way of removing cards on our opponent's side of the field, and could come up given how many warriors we have on field. We're of course playing the Meridian Captain. It's just allows us to special summon anything. The Hunter with 7 weapons, given what type of strategies they play, This guy's gonna be really annoying for them to out, being a 2000 attack monster, which is very nice. We are still playing the jars. Cyber Jar and Morphine Jar just feel way too powerful not to play. Injection Fairy Lily is just a very powerful monster on its own regard. And of course, Moth, just to recover our crazy spell cards. Which, speaking of, we are playing a copy of the A-Force, which is a funny card that makes our monsters a lot more imposing on the field and will force the guys to have to deal with them in different ways. We are of course also playing Fusion Sword, Marauder Blade. This is an interesting card that essentially forces our opponents to have to deal with our monsters by card effect removal, which is kind of interesting. And also it's impervious to being destroyed by card effects, which is pretty cool. And Mage Power. These 4 cards right here are just here as a way to apply a ton of pressure via battle to them. We are also playing our copies of Spiritualism alongside Bait Doll. As I've been saying, we are been really low on back removal, so we have to do whatever we have to. And besides that, yeah, it's just pretty much every good spell card we have access to. Onto the trap cards now. We only got 1 copy of Bottomless Trap Hole, so we're playing it. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is with us. And of course, yeah, every other good trap card we have access to. I feel like the guys are going to be really heavy on traps, so we are playing 7 Tools of the Bandit. Overall, oh, I completely skipped over this. We are also playing Swords Hunter. This is just kind of a funny boss monster I kind of want to try out. It's probably a bad idea to be playing this guy, but you know what? Let's have a little fun with it. We did end up winning last episode, so why not? And yeah, no, that's today's deck. I feel fairly confident. I feel like a lot of the hands this deck can produce should be more than enough to like overwhelm the guys. But with that being said, I'm excited to get into today's duels. Let's do this. Get in here, big boy.
Triple threat, Legacy of Darkness. Let's do this. Also, holy fuck, your pulls from last episode. from Pharaoh's Servant. What the fuck?
It's pretty nice. I'm a little nice with it. Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
just so you know, though, my pulls for this current deck do beat any of the pulls that I've ever seen you guys, and there's no question about that.
Oh.
Well, let's see.
Okay, well, he scissored me. Let's see.
Get scissor.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah, we'll go with that statement.
Okay.
So we're gonna start
Push.
with this.
Here's the
Ooh,
question:
the back row.
are you playing bullshit? It looks like you are.
You see back row set,
you
yeah.
already know I play bullshit.
Well,
Hey, he's taking some notes. I like to see it, Push. Keep it up.
Oh,
Geki.
No, it's not that kind of bullshit. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
Raigeki, I don't care.
okay. I will. Okay, boys, you ready to see what I'm playing for today's episode? I normal summon the Hunter with the 7 weapons.
Ooh, I got 3 of
Alright.
these.
Okay,
Let's take a
so
look.
Push plays bullshit and
You're never
Aggro. He's
You're
doing
not ready.
hardcore aggro.
okay.
You're not
I'm
ready.
assuming. God, what the fuck would he play? What's a good type to me for me to call for this? I genuinely do not know, because I can call Machine for Jinzo, but that's not enough to. Actually, yeah, we'll call it Machine.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna
And
then
you won't be able to-
activate.
That's kind of useless though, honestly, because you're not going to be able to beat over the machine.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
taking the advice, doing hardcore aggro. You'd love to see it.
All right,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna activate
Oh
Fusion Sword of Marauder Blade.
wait,
Alright.
wait, never mind. Isn't there
Alright.
like a sword that's called like fusion something, but it's only for fusion monsters?
It's a fusion
pretty
weapon, I
good-
think.
That's a pretty good equip spell. Can be destroyed
Yep.
by card effects.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's see
Alright.
how
Originally-
it handles heavy storm now.
and activate.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to activate Tribute to the Doomed.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, part 1 of pulls.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, that went through?
Yeah, it's the equip spell can't be destroyed.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Part 2 of pulls.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I attack.
I actively call it the haunted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Topsy, you need to fucking get something right now. Oh my god.
Well, I'll go to end phase.
Okay. Get
So,
that shit out of
Yada,
here.
Back to hand.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What's your one card?
It's okay.
Okay.
That's all we need right now.
Okay. At least I dropped it from 2K to 12, so that's good.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. So I'm
Duh.
going to normal Gemini.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna destroy. So
Mhm.
there goes Call of the Haunted. One of them.
Yep. One of them, yep.
Because I saw from your pulls, you pulled, I think, 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's that.
Okay.
He had 2 Yadagaratsu in the hand. That's fucking crazy, bro.
It is. It is. We gotta think about this now.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good over there. I'm not gonna lie to you, Topsy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I get the... Okay, can we make an agreement?
It's the agreement.
If we successfully get Yadalock online and you have no way to respond to it, can we just agree to a surrender?
Yeah, we would
yeah.
honestly just surrender.
Because it's like 200 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if you get it, man. I kind of want you to. The first Yadalock of the series.
I already have the first fusion summon of the series.
That
the
is
only
true.
thing I do not have so far is the ritual. I do not have the first ritual summon. That
was me.
Topsy.
Yeah. Okay.
Crab turtle.
Mm-hmm. Crab
I have
turtle.
the first burn win.
Oh dear God. Well, can we really call it a burn win when we had Bear and me doing it as well?
Oh man, I feel. God damn it. All right. I guess we're just gonna flail around.
Okay.
So.
So that's the change of heart, which is end of the turn.
You have a tribute?
No, unfortunately, no. I did get the Asura Priest, though. What do we have, like a
Ooh.
bottomless?
Yep, I do have the bottomless. Okay.
Ooh.
Fine.
Yeah, Topsy's main decking
Yeah.
that fucking 7 tools now.
Well, so now end phase, and I get Gemini back.
Yeah.
Well, I think
yeah.
you won, man.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, that.
Well, I'm gonna do pot agreed.
Yep.
Push, you finally beat him. That's
Damn.
man.
And
That's-
I'm normaling.
Yep.
Yada. So
Wow.
I will
That's game then. Damn.
so we officially recognize that this is a Yadalock win.
Yeah.
Yep. That
is
is a
a
Yada
Yada
luck win.
Let's go!
Fuck.
fucking
Okay.
crazy,
that
man.
that tribute of the Doom was crazy. Holy shit.
Hey, also it wouldn't have mattered because I also drew my other tribute to the Doomed in hand.
You have both of them? That's insane.
I had both of them starting hand.
All right. You got it, buddy.
Let's go! Oh my god!
sh-
Bullshit for the win!
I was not expecting Yada. I was thinking like, okay, they're gonna go back to fucking stall bullshit. I'm like, okay, I'll just get rid of the giant germ off the bat.
Oh my god! This is
Okay.
my first genuine win.
Yep.
You are done, Topsy.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I told Bear last time. I'm coming for them cheeks. Just prepare yourself. I hope you're clenched up.
You
Hey,
have to
but
come
guess
for
what?
both of our cheeks, man.
So far, you're still only spinning second place, buddy. I
Mhm.
hope you enjoy that.
Oh, I will.
Let's
Second place isn't too
go.
bad.
All right,
Alright.
let's ready up. Triple threat, Legacy of Darkness. I'm ready. Are you
Yeah.
ready?
I wouldn't be excited, man. You're not.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going first.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh no,
Okay.
that laugh.
Okay. This is a very turn 2 hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh yeah, and then Yadalock ain't doing shit against this. Okay.
That's fair.
We're gonna just
At least for right
Set
now.
one.
set
we're gonna
one.
set one, buddy.
That's it.
And I'm gonna throw it to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm expecting like a flip effect of some sort. Maybe man-eater bug if you're still doing your low-level bullshit. So I went and I top decked a upstart goblin again.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take my life points in this matchup, man.
Okay.
From here, I'm going to tribute to the doomed.
I heard a cat.
I mean, that's my roommate.
Oh, okay.
Your roommate's a
I'm
cat?
going to get rid of Missing Tomato, and I'm going to get rid of your face down. So
Thank
there
you
goes
very
your snake
much.
again.
Okay.
That's fine. That's a searcher.
Mhm.
It is a searcher,
It is a
and
searcher.
we're gonna pick some fun stuff.
Okay.
Fire Princess, huh? Okay.
Okay, this guy,
So,
he's also on
I'm
bullshit.
gonna-
Okay.
I'm gonna normal summon Mystic Tomato,
Mhm.
and we're gonna go into battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack, and then I'm gonna go to campaign 2, and one face down and enter.
Imperial Order.
What
Okay.
did Imperial Order do right now? Imperial Order, if anything, would
I
just
mean, I'm
have,
mostly
like,
running
a-
traps. So Jinza is more of a problem for me this time around.
Because like if you're still running that burning land burn strategy, like that's the only thing that Imperial Order will.
It stops like Regeki and cards like that too.
Yeah, it'll stop things like that, but I wouldn't consider those your main strats. You know.
No, it's
No.
not.
How
Okay.
crazy would it be to see Push win?
Oh
Let's
my
see
god!
here.
Get first
Wow,
place.
2-0.
No faith.
No.
No faith.
Well, it'd be your first 2-0 is what.
Yeah,
we're
it'd be
saying.
yeah.
How crazy would it be? It just
No,
sounds
'cause
like
you would-
no faith in me.
No, because you would do it before Bear, because Bear hasn't 2-0'd us yet. So it'd be wild if you were like the second person to complete the 2-0 besides me.
We're gonna Dark Hole.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't want you getting that search effect. And
Oh.
it is time.
For the
Is it time
degenerate
for the
part to begin.
bullshit?
Is it time?
for
That's the
the
question.
bullshit here?
Well, you know I have Yada. If you don't do it soon, and I get Yada online, I could probably prevent you from getting it.
Let's get
Mhm.
let's show you a new card. Topsy knows about this one.
Okay.
We're gonna show you a brand spanking new card that's gonna force you to try to out it with your spell if that back row is what I think it is, or your Tribute to Doom, so you don't get rid of my Fire Princess. We're gonna summon
Okay.
the brand new Injection Fairy Lily.
Yeah.
You're
I was
making
expecting
a
this.
3K attacker. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go
That's
battle.
fair. That's fair.
This is also searchable
Oh,
off
that-
my main engine.
Oh, that's during battle. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. So trap hole, bottomless trap hole does not work.
She
on
plays
this.
around them.
That's fine.
And we're gonna go ahead and set one more back row, and then I'll pass it right over to you.
Okay, that's fine.
Man. Right into the
So
Mech
that
Knight
goes
column.
up to- That
Mm-hmm.
goes to 3K.
Yeah, Lily's really annoying to play against.
Yeah, that is definitely fair. No, I'm genuinely trying to think.
It's a tough one. You need a dark hole. You need a Regeki.
Yeah, I need like a tribute or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, go ahead and end with this.
We're gonna
Yeah,
go ahead and
activate
activate
the
Solemn
back row.
Wishes.
All right.
You guys love it. Your favorite's back.
Oh yeah, we love Dark Wishes or Solemn Wishes.
Okay, so now
Now
we're
the
gonna go
thing
ahead.
is it constantly worth it?
Hmm?
Is it
Because now
constantly worth
technically
it?
you're technically gonna be dealing more damage to yourself than you would to.
Well, that depends how fast this game goes.
Mm-hmm.
So off the bat here, we're gonna go ahead and activate Change of Heart.
Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna summon it there. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon the Cannon Soldier.
What the
We're gonna go
fuck?
ahead and activate that effect. We're gonna go ahead and pop your card. See if you got something here.
What is
Earthshaker. You have to choose who dies.
We'll get rid of the Cannon Soldier. That's fine. Okay, and we're just gonna go to battle again, and I'm gonna attack you.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
God,
off you.
gravity bind would fuck you up.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's a
Lily's
level
at 3.
This card is so good for my deck. You have no
Oh
idea.
well, maybe not gravity bind, but messenger of peace.
Oh, then sure.
Would that work?
Wait.
Oh,
actually,
no, because it
This is
because it
during damage
activates
calc,
during
right?
the damage step. Yeah, it activates during damage calc, so it goes over so much shit.
No, Lily's just
You-
ridiculous.
Even by today's standards.
All right, I'm gonna do this, and I have to do this for protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
end.
Fair. We'll gain some life points here. Let's see.
Just Lily beat down right now.
See. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. So you're forcing me to...
I'm forcing it to where your normal summon is going to. You're gonna have to use a normal summon to get rid of my stuff,
Yeah.
and you're more than likely gonna have to use Injection Fairy Lily's effect to destroy both monsters.
Yeah. So...
Which is 2k to you and nothing to me.
Yeah.
And minimum, I get one
Oh.
search.
Yeah. That's fine, though.
Alright.
I don't mind. Okay. We're going to... You know what? Nah.
Okay. I was gonna
No.
say, you had game there.
Did I?
Yep.
How? Oh, yeah, if he summoned an attack. That's right. Depends on what he summons.
Not really.
Right.
Lily runs over anything.
Yeah, that's true. We'll give him... Oh, we'll count this as a homie draw then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. I forgot I summoned an
Yeah.
attack.
That's why I waited until you committed to your turn before I said anything.
So you could put them in an attack and then... Okay. Okay. So the burn is off. Tribute for Jinzo. Okay. I think I can still...
I fucked up.
Yeah, I think I can still do this.
I should have put that in defense. Yeah.
Hey,
I
it's all
should've put
good.
that in-
It's all
I
good.
should put that in defense. Yeah, I fucked up. If
Here's
I
a
would have
question.
put it in defense, I would have had one more turn.
Well, the
Alright.
question is, Bear, did you have another normal summon besides Lily this turn that can run over Tomato?
No.
No. Oh, okay, then yeah.
But I did have Giant Germ, so I probably would have just crashed, and then I also
Oh,
had
yeah, that
Vengeful
could've
Bog
done it.
Spirit, stuff like
Mm.
that.
That could have also done it. Yeah.
Oh
that's
man.
me.
Okay.
Injection Fairy Lily.
You ready, Topsy?
Topsy, you
Oh,
better
wait.
beat his ass.
Are we gonna go 1-1-1 again?
Hell no.
You better beat his ass.
Oh yeah.
Coming for those cheeks.
Oh you.
You never will.
My
How are
cheeks
you
are
feeling?
sacred.
Topsy got a little information.
They're not so
on the deck
sacred
before.
anymore.
Topsy got
We both have violated them.
Topsy got some information on my deck before
Mhm.
for this episode. I think he built his deck
Oh, wow.
specifically
Whoa.
for the hard counter here.
I
I'm
built
excited
mine
to see if
to
it
do.
works.
See,
He was not ready for Yada though.
I
no.
don't think he was ready for Yada.
Hey buddy, push.
Oh,
you already
wait, hold
dueled.
on. No.
There you go.
I'm gonna prove it that I'm gonna prove it that
Do I leave and then
that
join
I-
back?
No, just there you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna prove that I can beat you again and again and again.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
The most important part of the duel right here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go ones or do we have a new 2-0?
Bro fist.
Scissor.
Scissor. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I almost gave it away. I should be quiet.
Alright, now do the high five.
All right.
There we go.
He knew I was gonna.
Hey,
He knew I was gonna.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and begin the turn with the activation of Reinforcement of the Army.
Okay.
Rhoda. I think
Mhm.
Rhoda was a super, wasn't it?
It was a super.
Rhoda. Very good
Mhm.
card. Though there aren't a whole lot of like warriors that I would say are really good right now.
Exiled Force, if anybody pulled it.
Mhm.
Yeah. it's
Speaking
like,
of,
I don't think
Oh, there's the out.
all right. So I'm gonna set a card, set another card, set a third card,
You little bastard, you.
So, if
set
I
a fourth
remember
card.
correctly,
Your turn.
oh my
Mhm.
god. So Exiled Force, if I remember correctly, is it has to turn itself to defense.
No. It just on my turn I can activate during any point and just tribute itself to destroy any monster on field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Oh, I'm thinking Goblin Attack Force. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Exile Force is a little bit better.
Mhm.
Don't you
Yeah.
love my starting hands against you, man?
Holy
Fuck
shit.
you.
Oh.
Don't you just love them, man?
I swear to fucking God.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go ahead and just set one, and we're gonna
Okay.
just let the games begin. You know,
I
Okay.
think
make
that's
this a little more even.
Topsy.
Okay. See, the reason I did that is because I was expecting Bear to have like the hand rippers in hand. I'm like, okay, I gotta play around those. But then Heavy Storm.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? Fuck you.
Okay, well now here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
How many modifications did Bear make since he showed you the deck?
Yeah. Okay.
None.
Interesting.
Alright, well he's got
Um,
one back row.
I'm gonna go ahead and normal
It's a
summon
second torrential tribute.
the Exile Force. Now,
Mhm.
what did you set? So against Bear, I saw. The fuck did I see?
He had Injection Fairy Lily and
The only things I
Fire
put that
Princess.
time was Sangan, Fire Princess, and Cannon
and the Fairy
Soldier
Lily.
and Fairy
Oh,
Lily.
and the Cannon Soldier.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna attack into it to see what it is. So it is saying it. Okay.
Oh
choice.
man, he's pulling it out. It's
Yeah. Okay. There's the Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Go
that
ahead.
card is so damn strong.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
at least no, you can't use Exile. Damn.
All right. So looking at this hand here, let's
Mhm.
take a look and see what we should be doing. That
I mean,
Exile
you're
Force
beating my
is a
ass
little
on the with hand advantage right now. You're doing pretty.
Economy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's dominating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Heavy
so
Storm was
we're-
brutal.
We're gonna go and activate
and it's
another
like,
card in my starting hand.
Fuck.
Dude,
Face
holy
down.
shit. Yep.
And this is gonna force something out of you if you don't have anything.
Oh god, is it a mirror force?
All right.
Okay.
The
Okay.
games
Oh,
are
no.
going.
I
Uh-huh.
think it's over, isn't it?
No, he can still. I mean, I have stuff in my hand to deal with whatever he has, but like he can still beat over or like find an out for this pretty easily. He is
Yeah.
the removal master, as we've discussed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you did call it. Call the Haunted, Exile.
Mm-hmm. Seems fair.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely the play.
Yeah, that's a good
Go
play.
ahead.
Okay.
It's just at the cost of one of your back row zones
Mm-hmm.
permanently.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna just set a card. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm not putting any back row down for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Throwstone is also kind
Go
of
You're
ahead.
reciting some stuff.
Throwstone is also kind of like a discount exiled force.
What card?
Throwstone unit. It's kind of like a discount exiled force.
Oh. Yeah.
So what
Like-
could you be setting here? What could you be setting?
Wait, can you use
Bro, I'm just.
can you use Throwstone's effect on Throwstone? Like, can you tribute the Throwstone unit to like destroy Injection Fairy Lily?
I believe so. Yeah. It doesn't state that it doesn't have to be itself.
We're gonna go ahead and flip over the little guy here.
Ah,
little
the vermin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your favorite.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay,
We
now
really seeing Hamster beat down again.
I
Hamster
swear.
beat
Yeah.
down.
Hamster beat down.
Hamster.
How much defense does that monster you have there have, huh?
I'm not gonna give you that
Unknown.
information.
Oh, you sure you don't want to let me know?
That is not public knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we know you have Hamster face down. He has the. Actually,
Bro, I
I,
am. I'm like
I
fucking
kind of like how
scared
they.
for my life.
I kind of like how they do that in this game. Like in Master Duel, I feel like they should probably do that to where if it's public knowledge what a face down is, you should be able to like know what it is just by hovering over it.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're gonna normal summon the
It's-
giant rat here.
Oh.
Oh man,
Shit.
the
Okay.
distant cousin has joined.
Okay.
That guy's become like my ace monster. I swear.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is some fucking great cards. Oh,
Don't worry, we're getting rid of it.
Whoa,
this
whoa,
band
whoa.
phase, so it's caused too many
going
problems,
to-
and
Not my
you've proven
job.
you could still abuse the. You've proven you could still abuse the hell out of it. Don't even.
Princess. Okay. Clown. Princess. Sangan.
oof.
Okay.
And a complete
Ooh.
ass hand.
Yeah. Now that's Dude, I have like I forget how many monsters in this deck, and I haven't been able to see that many of them. What the fuck? I'm so pissed.
Right.
Let's see, how much is this? 2K. That's not enough. It's not really enough.
At least, if anything, Cyberjar is like an immediate battle phase ender.
Okay. I have an idea
Mhm.
for the next turn.
Well-
We'll go ahead and we're gonna activate this because I feel pretty safe right now.
Yeah.
Big old wall in front of me. You want to out it? It's gonna cost you. But I think you gotta. Did you get your Regeki? I can't remember. Even if you do, I have this thing again, so that's fine.
Yeah, but I think Injection Fairy Lily is gone.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in the grave.
Oh, really?
Yours. I added it.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's gone though.
No, but it's not gonna be like a nuisance for right now. This
Right now,
duel
yeah.
can actually last. Oh boy, here we go.
Put down your best cards, buddy. Let's see a hand ripper off the top.
Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna end turn, and I'm gonna discard
Mhm.
Sword
Oh,
Hunter.
okay.
Why Sword Hunter?
Well, I was playing a warrior beatdown strategy, so I'm like, oh, this could be a fun guy for for a boss monster.
Okay, we're gonna go and flip everything up now.
Yeah.
So here's why I ask why Sword Hunter. I mean, it's a 2 tribute to that kind of.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sword Hunter.
What about him?
I was gonna say like Sword Hunter, he'd be able to pull the Injection Fairy Lily and make it into equip cards, so like Monster Reborn and stuff wouldn't be able to bring it back.
Mm.
But
All right, let's
that's not a
think
valid
here.
strategy because he's got to destroy it.
Yeah.
Is that torrential? Do you have a torrential by chance, buddy?
I don't know. You tell me.
Can't remember if you pulled the torrential. That's the only thing that would actually affect me.
Maybe he had maybe he was torrential all along.
I mean, I still get the search off Dream Clown. I'm not gonna do my normal summon just in case you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I? Yeah, I won't. Just in case you have it. I still feel
Fair
pretty
enough.
safe.
The question is this game?
No,
Is it?
I'm barely alive.
Yeah, but what about this turn? What do you have in your hand?
You know, I've got cards.
Cards, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, like, I need to make this turn count because with Chain Energy face up, I have a very limited options.
Yeah, with Chain Energy, your next card is your last.
Yeah, exactly. So it better be a good one.
Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon the Cannon Soldier. We're gonna try to activate that.
Oh,
Maybe-
fuck you!
You're
No.
gonna get rid of that.
Oh
Let's
my
activate
god,
again,
no.
Why not?
So,
And then we'll get rid of saying it
no.
'cause I get a search, right? There we go.
Oh! Oh no!
You wanna know
Why
the
did
rest
it
of my
have to
hand,
be
Topsy?
14? What was it?
Dream Clown, Canapult Turtle, Iniba, White Rabbit, Monster Reborn, so I could get that
Yeah.
that Lily back, or no, get my
So,
yeah, and then Mask of Darkness. What were you
dude,
running?
okay. So, okay. I was thinking, like, okay, I
Oh
feel
my
like I felt
God.
very confident in my ability to beat you next turn under the circumstance that you didn't have, like, a way to burn me or something, right? So,
Mhm.
I was going to activate my copy of Spiritualism to bounce back Chain Energy. Keep in mind, I
Yep.
have literally, like, no back removal. So, I'm, like,
Mhm.
resorting to, like, literally the only thing that I have available to me. After
Mhm.
that, I was going to activate Monster Reborn, bring back Sword Hunter, and equip him with the sword, Mage Power, and the A-Force. So that was going to make him fucking huge. And then
Oh,
if I
yeah.
had another normal summon on top of that, I could have probably taken you out with that.
Okay, that's fair.
But yeah, and fucking Cannon Soldier being 1400 attack points is such bullshit. I had
Oh,
a
yeah, the
bottomless
bottomless?
set. Yep.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
Cannon Soldier not being once per turn.
Dude, also like the fact that I got like no monsters from my Cyber Jar
I know.
fucked
I
me
was
up.
like,
So that was so fucked up, man.
I was
God
loving
damn.
that. And then you see me roll up with three
Yeah.
of my best fucking ones.
All right,
Oh, that has to
so,
be frustrating.
So
Yeah.
remember how I told you that my pools are actually since Topsy lost,
Yeah.
He's got to show his deck first.
Okay, sure.
Damn, man.
I think this is fair. We get
Dude,
to see what the winning strategy was in the end.
Okay, so this is what I ended up building for today. So it is Warrior Beatdown. As you can see, it's 22 monsters. And I am playing pretty much every good beater I have available to me. I have Gemini Elf, the Warrior Digrapher, Sword Hunter is my boss monster. I ended up rolling a secret rare ticket, so I ended up picking up Kaiku from the last set. I'm playing the Asura Priest because I figured like a lot of the monsters you guys are playing are small monsters, so he can run over everything. So that was a cool idea. Tomato to get access to Sangan and Witch. Exile Force because it's really good. I had 2 Throwstone units just because it's like a nice little way of removal. There's Captain. There's Hunter. Of course, Jar. I did pull the Lily as well, but she didn't come up. We have the Jar and the Faith. And the spell lineup is pretty much similar to all the times I've been bringing, but I'm playing the Bait Doll and the Spiritualism as back removal. This is what I'm resorting to, guys. Keep in mind, Mr. Heavy Storm. Okay. And let's see. I did get the Rhoda.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Why only one bottomless?
I only got one.
What? It's a
Yeah.
rare.
I know. Even during my polls
Holy
before opening,
shit.
I mentioned
got one too.
bottomless is a rare, and I want to get as many copies of it. However, given our luck with the last sets we've been pulling, rares are not guaranteed whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
So
That
I
is
only got one.
true. That is true. At the same time, though, like, holy hell, you have some insane secrets and ultras when it comes to
Yeah.
duels.
Yeah.
And you get, like, a lot of them.
And that's the thing. I was like, I felt really confident about this deck, right? I'm like, this is fairly consistent in what it's trying to do, but my luck was not there whatsoever.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I was excited for this one.
Some decks are just better than others, you know.
Go fuck yourself.
Sometimes you
like-
draw the heavy storm.
Yeah, sometimes you draw the.
Yeah, you definitely have, like, removal problems.
Yeah.
Once something is on the field, you can't do anything about it, and that kind of
Like-
sucks.
A lot of your guys' back row has been brutal for me, and
All right, so my turn.
okay.
So, do you notice anything?
Yeah, you took out fucking Imperial Lord. We did you?
That's not what I'm talking about. Can you?
That's
look
what I'm talking
closer?
about. Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Because Imperial Order is just gonna get negated by my boss monster Jinzo.
But it's Imperial Order is just an infinite negate that you can choose to turn off whenever you want to.
Yeah, but we're not necessarily using a whole lot of spell.
I arguably, yeah, almost half my deck is spells. I think that's like the best cards we have around.
So,
I would run it.
as you can see, my monster package is pretty damn similar to my last pack, except for the inclusion of 1 Fiber Jar and 3
Oh.
Yagurasu.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I
So
literally
Fiber Jar's
pulled
not getting
3
banned. That fucking sucks.
Hey.
So I literally pulled 3 Yada. I wanted to deal with monsters on the field that are kind of annoying to me. So I ended up keeping like my fusion package and stuff like that, but I added cards like After the Struggle. So any monsters that are a part of battle, they die immediately at the end step.
Interesting.
And this even is good against spirit monsters. So it's not like I could. So it's not like I could use Yada Garasu and Yada will go back to my hand before this activates. So all monsters are gone at the end. I did put my Dark Hole in, and I also tried Card Destruction because I'm tired of the annoying cards that you guys have in your hands.
Mhm.
And I also did get 3. Well, I got more than 3 bottomless. Topsy,
Not
maybe
bad. Not bad at all.
maybe talk about some trades. And I also had Remove Trap because Gravity Bind and things like that were consistently coming up, like Gravity
Oh.
Bind, Solomon. So this
Are
is
we not going to
more-
mention the fact you have 3 Yatagarasus?
We did mention the fact that I have 3 Yatagarasus.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. But what the fuck?
Roll that footage back.
Is that a super? What is that?
Yes, that is a secret, I believe.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I
that's
said
exactly.
that I said that I pulled 1 Fiber Jar and 3 Yada.
So my question for you is, so I noticed you're playing the 3 upstarts and the jar in your deck, right? And
Yes.
typically, the way that I've always seen those cards be played is in decks that are 40 cards, and they're essentially used as ways to reduce the amount of cards you're technically allowed to play. So a 40 card deck goes to a 37 card deck with 3 upstarts. And I find it interesting that you're
Oh.
playing it in this 48 card deck. So what's your thought process behind that?
So the reason is because I was going to contemplate holding on to Pot of Greed's upstarts and that in case I ended up getting put in Yada's. So I had a necessary amount of cards that I needed to hopefully try to play around Yatagarasu and other things.
Yeah.
But just in case I ended up getting to the point to where I was Yada locked, I wanted to make sure that I had cards to where I could potentially go around it. So, like, if I had Jar of Greed and I play it face down, all of a sudden, oh, Yatagarasu hits me. Well,
Yeah.
I kind of negate your Yatagarasu with a Jar of
Right.
Having that 48 card deck or anything above the 40 that you guys are playing plays well to my advantage.
Nice.
But that's my deck.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
So now let us see
The evil
the
within.
final. The demonic
Oh, yeah.
burn and injection fairy lily
Man.
like carried.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've seen this deck, Topsy.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and explain, or do you want me to?
Go ahead,
this
you
kinda-
evil.
So
Bitch.
this kind of looks like you took what you had last duel
It made it 3 times
but-
better.
with like a few changes. Because like you still have the catapult turtle and the fire
Mhm.
princess and the clowns that sing against the
Oh, I have
bubonic.
2 now. That was my wheel spin. I got another fire princess.
I should mention this. My wheel spin was extra packs.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
So I didn't have anything special with my wheel spin. I just
Well,
So-
it helped you with 3 Yadas, so.
I mean, that makes more sense
No,
now.
all
Yeah.
right. I'm just gonna tell you, no, it didn't because I pulled those 3 Yadas before the initial 24. was
Well,
done.
we're-
No, it kind of looks like the same. You kind of threw
Yeah.
in your injection fairy lily, and I think that's what Inaba White Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the only things that I really see that are different. You're still running the Gravity Bind, Solemn Wish, and you took out Burning Land.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say you replaced it with Vengeful Bog Spirit.
No, I actually took out the so the extra burn cards here. I made this burn strategy a lot more consistent with the addition of an extra fire princess and the fact that searchable off 2 Sangans. And then I also have 3 solemn wishes,
Yeah.
which will gain me life points. So every time I gain life points,
You
you
deal
burn.
damage.
And then I have a jar of greed, so I can burn you that way. 2 pot of greed, so I can burn you that way. I wanted to include a card in here that would allow me to draw cards, but unfortunately, he's level 4. Unfortunately, but
Do you not have no upstarts?
I have I think I do.
Because upstart is
You're right. Thank
It's
you
more
so
immediate.
much.
Upstart is a common.
Thank you so much, Push. I appreciate that. I mean, I saw it as a counter. Like, if I don't have Fire Princess on the field, it essentially does nothing. Like, it doesn't do what I want it to do because my
Well,
entire
I mean,
purpose is to
upstart
burn
at the
and
end of
stall.
the day, upstart at the end of the day with the strategy, I still only gain 500.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
anytime you draw, like if you have one fire princess, 1 solemn wishes, and you pull upstart.
Yeah, but I need to have those on the field is like the issue. And like as you saw today, didn't see any gravity bind, only 1 solemn wishes once.
Well, no, you
1
don't
chain
have,
burn.
You didn't have the gravity bind, that's for sure. But last duel, this duel, you do kind of consistently pull fire princess and a solemn wish.
Definitely somewhat. But you guys missed out. Like it could have gotten so much more nasty. You guys didn't even see
Oh
my
God,
hand rippers
yes.
or pot of greed.
Yep.
You guys didn't see gravity bind or vengeful bog spirit.
What does a novel? What does a novel do again?
It
Oh,
attacks
it can attack
directly,
you directly.
and it bounces
And
back
it
to
goes back
hand.
my hand.
Oh God, so it's it's like an even worse Jin Zone number 7.
Oh, it's better.
It's better,
Because
yeah.
You can't even Regeki this.
Yeah.
You can't fissure this. This thing will
But
come
no,
back in
that-
my hand, and I'll have it for your Autogarasso too.
But yeah,
You know?
you are definitely relying heavily on the Solemn Wish gravity bind thing, and
Mm-hmm.
that's annoying. So great to see Summon Skull and Ultimate Offering
Ultimate offering, yeah.
staying right where they belong. We love to see it.
Oh man, guys, I am I am so not ready for this ban list. Just remember, Bear came in first. He is the villain. He has gone off the rails, and he needs to be dealt with. I am just an innocent little birthday boy that did nothing wrong and came in last place. So,
All right,
See-
Mr. Michael Jordan record.
See, what he's trying to do is he's trying to pin me between two friends because ultimately I have all the power. I'm the reason.
I'm not doing
before
that.
match.
I'm
the
not a
reason.
bad friend.
okay. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and begin with the semi-limits, I think. I think that's how I want to start this.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to begin with my semi-limit. This was a bit difficult to decide. There was a bunch of honorable choices for this. Of course, there was cards like Giant Germ. Both you and Bear play that card, and it's pretty annoying. There's, of course, Yada, but I feel like semi-limiting it does nothing.
That's a ban
And
card.
there's, yeah, exactly. And there's,
wow,
of course,
fuck
Bottomless.
you.
I didn't say
and-
what I'm doing with it.
And then, of course, there's Bottomless Trap Hole. So, this is an interesting situation I'm in. I can semi-limit Bottomless. This is more of a hit to push. Or I can decide to hit Germ. That's more of a hit from both of you. I don't know if you guys are going to want to play 2 Germs as opposed to 3. I feel like it loses some
Maybe
value.
not. Yeah. it
So,
does.
you know what? Yeah, I feel like that's the hit for me. I'm going to hit Giant Germ to 2.
That's a
All
funny
right.
one, but it actually makes sense.
And it's a funny one, yeah. It
I
feels
feel like
weird.
I feel like the ultimate way to make these floaters completely irrelevant is to put it all the way at a limit, especially
Mhm.
like these self floaters like Giant
Yeah.
Germ, Bubonic. Those, if you put them at a complete limit, they are so
Yeah.
utterly useless.
Yeah.
you could draw both in your hand and it's worthless.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's definitely a thing. But if you make it to where you limit it down to 1, it's completely worse. Like it's
Okay.
unplayable at that point.
All right. Next up, I want to move on to the limits now, and
Get
I'm
on
gonna
with
go
it,
ahead
buddy.
and I'm gonna do this in an order of it's gonna be push, Bear, me, and then push again. So push. What would you like your first limit to be?
This is so hard, honestly. I'm gonna look at the decks real quick because I
Go
want
ahead.
to like visually see what it is you guys
Yeah, of
are
course.
using for this.
He has a couple
Oh, this-
multiples. A couple.
Whoa,
I
so do you.
Should I
Yeah.
should I just be a dick and limit spiritualism?
Dude, fucking dude. Oh my
No, no. Hey.
Oh my god.
That'd be so funny.
And then I'm assuming right.
That's his only back row removal, right?
That and bait
And the
doll.
equip spell? Is
I'm,
it?
I'm assuming Raigeki, we all only have one of. Well, I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. That would be a ban
Uh,
for you. That's a good ban for you.
Yeah.
Probably a good one
Oh,
for the
no.
series also.
Yeah. Not ironically.
All right.
Fucking lucky
You know what?
bastard.
I'm
too.
gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in Spear Cretin.
Spear Cretan.
is the
Okay.
limit.
That's a fair one, yeah.
Yeah. Spear Cretan is fair. He goes in the limit section. He's so
right.
disgusting looking.
Wait, is that different
Schmeagle.
art? When does his ass cheek show up? When did
That's the
this happen?
OCG art.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Oh no! When it comes to the errata version, they took his clothes away. When it came to the pre-errata, he had clothes.
He had
No.
a thong or something.
No, because I think that's
I
the
think
TCG.
pushes right?
Because like the
Wait.
TCG is weird about like stuff that looks demonic or anything that
Maybe-
looks, I guess, like with nudity. But this
I
one has like horns, it has like his ass cheeks hanging out. That has to be the OCG version.
Maybe.
Anyway,
to him.
there's my first limit. There,
Okay, that's
you're-
fair.
Okay,
Alright,
so
Bear.
since you went ahead and didn't choose Call the Haunted, I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose that one.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I can't have anything nice.
Well,
Nope. About the limit towards you, buddy.
my limit kind of hits everyone. His hits Topsy specifically.
Well,
I don't like more than
Spear
one.
Cretan, yeah.
I don't like more than one like good generic trapper spell.
Yeah.
Like if you have more than one,
All
that's
right.
something that you'll see me hit constantly.
Okay,
Let
I will
me-
say this though. Spear Cretan is more of a dedicated me hit. I'm the only one that's been playing this card, and I've been
No,
playing
I
it a
had
lot.
Spear Cretin.
Did you? Okay, well I'm the one that's
Yeah,
playing it the most
I even
effectively.
did it to me, and it's a common, I believe.
Okay, so my limit now, and this is gonna be
Mhm.
the most important hit on my side. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be limiting Sangan. Fuck you, Bear.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, that actually hurts.
Yep.
Uh,
Mhm.
But-
Yep.
So my 2 beds, I'm moving these 2 back to the forbidden list. It's like Sangan and Witch back to forbidden.
Bruh.
No,
I was
I'm not.
hoping you guys didn't pay attention to
Oh
like,
no. I'm paying attention,
Oh
buddy.
no, you've used
I thought you were gonna go
Sangan
like,
a
oh,
lot.
Dream Clown.
Nah,
Not like
dude.
the actual
Nah.
like, not the
Mhm.
real problems.
You've
Exactly.
used Sangan a lot, and it is a problem card.
Sangan is so powerful, and you have two
That
of it.
sucks. Yep.
So
I also want to get out of this weird BS that we're in. My next limit. and
yeah.
This is towards both of you because you both have the potential to play these strategies, and I don't. I want to limit Gravity Bind.
Gravity
Yeah, well,
Bind.
that's
Okay.
that's obviously more of a hit towards me, but that's fine,
No, because
I've
Topsy
played it before,
also,
but yeah.
Topsy also has multiple Dream
He does.
Clowns, and Dream Lock or Clown Lock is very real that I never thought or heard of.
That was
Mhm.
And
definitely a good
it's-
one, though. I will
And
say
it
Gravity Bind is a
screwed
good
me
one.
over.
Yeah.
It screwed me over heavily.
Ooh,
Alright,
this is actually
so-
kind of nice. Also, with Pharaonic Garden coming up, Pac-Man is gonna be a little harder to play without Gravity Bind.
There's other
Oh,
ones.
that's
There's
good.
other
There's
cards
other
that
cards,
help,
yeah,
but definitely
but
not as
yeah.
good as Gravity Bind.
Exactly.
All right.
It's
So
all right. All the
Bear.
limits are done now. Now we're gonna be moving on to the bands. But Push, you had something?
I was gonna say Bear. What is your ban?
Am I going
Um,
first for the ban?
I want to go ahead and do Push, Bear, Push, because Push has
Okay.
two of them.
Okay, that's
is
fair.
Bear.
Keep in mind, you
My
do have the
first-
power to like shift the meta once again. So I guess think carefully. You do have two bands, so that's a lot of power.
Nah.
I know, and it's,
Nah.
it is
Cyberjar.
There's a lot of really powerful one-ups in the format right
I
now.
wanna-
Nah.
actually gonna
Cyberjar.
agree.
Cyberjar.
I'm also gonna agree if we're gonna have like Raigeki and stuff, which technically we can get multiple Raigeki
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
It has
easier.
reprints.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get rid of Raigeki.
That's a good
Regeki,
one.
very fair. You're the only one that doesn't have Regeki, and
I don't have a Raigeki, and oh god, it hurts. Like Dark
Yep.
Hole
Are
is
the-
cool, but
Are the
Dark
hand
Hole-
rippers living again? Are they really gonna live again? I'm cool with
Well,
that.
that depends on you, I guess.
I'm not banning them. I got both.
yeah, he has two of them.
What are the hand rippers called again?
We both
Uh,
have Forceful Sentry.
And then
Um,
only Bear has the what's the other one?
Confiscation.
Confiscation, yeah.
All right, but you go for it.
Yep. What is your ban, Bear?
All right. So this one is a tough one because obviously you both have a lot of good cards. Some of them I don't have.
Mhm.
But after the duel before this last one here, there was a card that scared me a lot.
Yeah.
And that card isn't Jinzo. It's Imperial Order.
Thank
Mm.
fucking God.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Huh?
Imperial
That is
Order.
an insane card.
Mhm.
Insane
I-
card.
So I will say this because I'm the only one that got hit with that,
Yeah.
and I know that for a fact. I'm perfectly fine with that because even Imperial Order is not good for me because
I would argue
Well-
that's the best card in the series so far.
I would say it's the strongest card available at the moment. Here's the thing. I did have the chance, like, given that I like this hit a lot too, just because since next episode I have the third place wheel, this means that I do have a chance, a potential of getting what do we call it, the Royal Rare ticket, which means I could have gotten the chance to pick up a copy of Imperial
Mhm.
Order, which would have been my go-to card. So
well, that doesn't mean you still can't. I mean,
it's banned now.
Oh, it's banned now. I
Yeah.
do not want to ever see that card.
well,
Yeah.
no, it's banned now, but I mean, that
it
doesn't
can come
mean
back
it'll be
if
banned
somebody
could come
gets
back, yeah.
unbanned.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could tactically, if I end up getting the Royal Rare, I could tactically get an Imperial Order for in case I unban it or something. But I feel like, yeah, it's probably for the better of the game that this card isn't around anymore, and I'm glad it made a minimal impact at that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
I don't even
that's a
think
fair.
it really made. I don't even think it really made an impact. I don't.
I
I
had
am
the one
glad.
dust, the one
Imperial.
dust tornado for it, which was
Yeah.
awesome.
All right, what's the final ban?
And I think I do like the idea because both of you have the card Forceful Sentry.
That's one of the also
Forceful,
I'd say
yep.
top 10 cards we have available to us.
Yep,
You-
Forceful Sentry.
You
Probably
both
top
have
five.
Forceful Sentry. I did not get that, and I'm
hmm
thinking
Yeah,
it's definitely a
man.
hand ripper. It makes it to where I'm already at like a card disadvantage, like turn 1.
Bro, man, this ban list was brutal for me. Wow.
Yeah.
So the
My
question before we stop is, do we all collectively have a card that did not get hit or moved around that we all
ooh
could collectively agree?
so mine
would
melted
be
in
done?
time.
Is there any card that we need to discuss?
Let me see.
Confiscation and Heavy Storm are probably the
Yeah.
top two.
If
So-
I were to talk about a card, yeah, it'd be Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm is so fucking powerful, but
I don't think Heavy Storm is powerful enough for a ban. I
I
could believe
It is.
would
Heavy Storm
hard
It is,
disagree.
and at least for right now, because Topsy
Mhm.
doesn't have something like that. It is he will lose every time we activate that
Yeah.
card.
Here's the
As
thing.
we saw.
My
That is
idea behind
true.
Heavy Storm is that Heavy Storm pretty much makes it towards you don't really have to think about activating Heavy Storm all that much, because it's like, oh, my opponent has more than 2 back row, Heavy Storm. While a card like let's say Spiritualism, like MST, Dust Tornado, something like that is single target removal, so you have to be a lot more conservative with how you use those cards. While
That is true, but
And
Heavy
you can't
Storm.
just
Kind of imagine a Heavy Storm late game when both sides have.
yeah,
back row
you
as well.
could, but it's just
The-
like, keep in mind, Bear activated his Heavy Storm like that on me, and that
Oh, yeah.
fucked me up so bad throughout the whole duel. It made it so hard to get back into it.
And another reason why I mentioned Heavy Storm and Confiscation is because he was forced to set everything
Mhm.
because he knows I have 2 brutal hand rippers
Yeah,
as well.
confiscation is
so-
another one that I would want to deal with.
Well, let's talk the Heavy Storm real quick. So
Sure.
I'm going to say this.
I'd say
if
one
we
or the other
go-
at least.
If we go and ban Heavy Storm, this is now going to make a more aggressive meta.
It
Because
would make
now we don't-
monster dominant. No, it would
No,
make
it would
It would make
control
a
would be
heavy-
so much more powerful, because control
It would
decks
make
have to
a-
worry about that less now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make a
would.
very heavy back row.
It
It
doesn't-
would make like a very heavy back row meta at this point.
Yeah.
because
It could.
Now that this whole field wipe is basically done.
Like my
It would
preferred
be
choice
good for me.
Yeah,
be good
my
for
preferred
me.
choice would be the confiscation, though. Hand
Yeah.
information is so powerful.
It's very
Well-
broken. My vote. It is my card, and I am saying Confiscation, especially with Heavy Storm in the format.
I could agree with that. Get rid
All
of
right.
and Ripper. Get out of that meta. So do we
Confiscation?
want to go confiscation forbidden?
I am so down for that.
I
Alright.
think it's fair to you guys. If we're getting rid of Forceful Sentry, we can just pretend we hit the both of them.
All right.
All right.
Confiscation. Move it to the goddamn forbidden list.
Let's make another tier
Confiscation.
and make it the Judgment,
The judgment. Oh, okay. Oh,
which is like
confiscation.
universal.
You will not be
universal.
missed. You piece of shit card. Wow.
Neither will forceful century.
True. You know what?
I believe there are only 2 cards that are on the forbidden list that we honestly missed.
Yes. I feel like
Summon and ultimate. There's
I-
only 2 that I believe we honestly miss.
do you guys
but
want
we
to
are-
Oh, question. Do you guys want to have a mind meld for
An
like a
unban?
card for an unban too? Like one ban, one unban?
I'm okay with the idea of doing that. I'm not okay with what I'm about to hear you suggest.
Okay.
We're not removing Summon Skull, and we're not removing Ultimate Offering. I'm standing firm with it.
If I were to bring one back, it'd obviously be Summon Skull.
Yeah.
Although it isn't as impactful as it was, it's still a good card. It's still the best
Mhm.
tribute summonable monster for this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will drastically as in like drastically change the meta
Mhm.
too much, especially
I don't
with the
think so
tools we
either.
have now to get rid of it.
No, but
compared to back
I
then.
mean, it's just a tribute to the Doom and Monster Reborn away from bypassing everything, and we
Sure,
don't
but-
necessarily have anything that is gonna stop a Summon Skull right away. So
I mean, feel like we have tons of removal already in the game that deals with Summon Skull. Like, just establishing a big monster isn't enough anymore. It's a lot more duels are more dictated now by by effect monsters, by spells, by traps. Like just summoning a big bungus doesn't really do anything unless you have an established board already. So I feel like Summon Skull, it's past its prime already.
And if anything, it makes your bottom list a really good card since you have 3 of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Maybe next ban list we will discuss Summon Skull getting
We'll
out.
have more options, so I'm okay with leaving it as is for now. And I think an unbanning the next time around might be a good thing, because if you look at the Forbidden and the Limited, it is getting up there. By next episode, it'll be a fair bit. And then I think maybe we bring back I guess Summon Skull would definitely be fair by then.
Yeah, I feel like so that's my pitch. That's me and Bear are gun ho about Summon Skull, but we do all have to agree to it for the mind meld to go through.
I am keeping Summon Skull on the Forbidden list, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe episode 10 he'll make a return. Am I right?
At that point, he's just dead. He's not useful at that point.
Double digit special, my guys. We can make Summon Skull come back.
No, at that point it's too late. He will literally be relegated to bulk. All right, well, this is looking good. I mean, I'm still of the opinion Summon Skull looks goofy here.
It is. Next to the cards next to it, yeah.
But no, this is a fun looking list. Go ahead, download that, send it to us.
Okay. Well, guys, this was fun. I am not happy with this episode today. I will say that, but I am coming back.
Humbled.
I am coming back for first.
The turnip. The turnip has gone from first to last.
Oh god damn it! I'm gonna go from 0 to hero next episode. Just you wait. I'm coming back.
Not a hero.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not the hero. I'll tell you.
I'm my own protagonist.
We are bullying you on your own series.
I know. I'm not even coming in with.
You're gonna end up. Hold on. Let's put it like this. In terms of Naruto, you're not even the star of your own series anymore.
Come on, man.
And Bear, I think we will say Bear is fucking Madara.
Whoa! He doesn't get Madara.
I kind of feel like after this episode.
No! I'm saying Madara's too cool. Fuck Bear. He can be Orochimaru. Fuck that, okay? He can be cringe like Orochimaru.
Wow. You gave him the fucking Predator vibe. Okay.
Oh man. Sorry, Bear. I love you, buddy.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
All right. All right, guys. This was fun. Until we see each other again.
Deuces.
Later.
And with that, this concludes another episode of the Progression Series Triple Threat. And I've just gotta say, holy crap. This has to be one of the worst showings for me and for anyone in Team Topsy. But worry not. With the third place wheel in our possession, things are gonna get crazy from here on out. And I solemnly swear that I will never end up being in third place ever again. But with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by, and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode of the Progression Series, and leave a like as well to show your support. But if you're still in the mood for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, then feel free to check out my sealed series that I have with Bear, or check out some of my other videos right here. But with that, thank you so much for stopping by, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.